Chosen one, listen carefully. The air around you is shifting, and even now unseen forces are aligning to break every chain that has bound your spirit. This is not a time to remain passive, not a moment to question why your journey has been long and filled with waiting. Today, God speaks directly to you, declaring that every limitation placed upon your life is being removed. Every door that once seemed closed is beginning to tremble, ready to swing wide open. Your heart may feel heavy from past disappointments, your soul weary from waiting. But know this, the weight you've carried was never meant to hold you down. It was meant to refine you. The season of delay is ending. The invisible walls that kept you from stepping fully into your purpose are crumbling, and the light of your destiny is rising within you. Do not doubt the stirrings in your spirit, the sudden hope, the subtle excitement, the quiet whispers of clarity that feel like they have come from nowhere. They are God's messengers nudging you forward, reminding you that your moment has arrived. Perhaps you have felt unseen, overlooked, or undervalued. Maybe the world told you your gifts were too small, too insignificant, or too impossible to manifest. But hear me now. Your life has never been ordinary. Every trial, every tear, every season of waiting has been orchestrated by a divine hand to prepare you for this very moment. The path was always leading here, even if the destination was hidden from your eyes. What you are about to experience will be unlike anything you've known before. A door will open, a door of favor, of breakthrough, of divine elevation. Yet the fullness of what awaits cannot be comprehended in mere words. This message is a key, a signal, a divine whisper meant to awaken a fire in your heart that can no longer be contained. So prepare yourself, chosen one. Rise from the doubts that have lingered too long. Release the fear that has whispered lies in the night. Step into the truth that God is moving, and He is removing every limitation that has ever restrained you. By the time this message concludes, you will see clearly that your rise is inevitable, that your destiny cannot be withheld, and that the heavens themselves are cheering for your next move. Your breakthrough begins now. Can you feel it stirring in your soul? Can you hear the faint sound of doors opening even before your eyes see them? This is the moment you were created for, and this is only the beginning. As the stirring rises within, you know that this message is not born from human imagination or mere inspiration. It comes from the very source of life itself, from God the Creator, who sees the beginning and the end. His eyes have been upon you, watching over every step, listening to every prayer, counting every tear. He knows the hidden places of your heart, the quiet struggles that no one else has seen, the dreams that have flickered in the dark like a single candle refusing to go out. God is not distant or unaware. He has been orchestrating every moment, every encounter, every seeming delay with precision and care. Nothing in your life has been wasted. Every season of waiting, every test of patience, every moment of uncertainty has been a brushstroke on the canvas of your destiny. And now the time has come to reveal what has long been prepared, a divine unveiling that will leave no doubt that your life has been touched by the hand of heaven. Feel the presence of this moment. The air around you carries a subtle electricity, a vibration that signals the nearness of God's movement. It is as if the universe itself holds its breath, awaiting the unfolding of what has been written for you. This is not coincidence. This is divine timing, perfect and unstoppable. The paths that seemed uncertain are aligning. The doors that were hidden are beginning to shine with a light that cannot be ignored. You may sense a whisper in your spirit, gentle yet unmistakable, saying that the limitations you've carried are being stripped away. That is God speaking. He is inviting you into a place of clarity, empowerment, and revelation. He is reminding you that His ways are higher than your ways, His timing perfect, and His promises unbreakable. This moment is sacred. It is a convergence of heaven's intention and your readiness. God is opening your eyes to see the patterns of His grace woven through your life, revealing that every struggle was a preparation, every heartbreak a lesson, every delay a step toward fullness. The unseen hands of angels, the divine wisdom of the Spirit, and the eternal faithfulness of God are all moving in harmony for your rise. Let yourself absorb this truth fully. Let it settle deep within your spirit. There is a calm certainty that comes when you realize that the source of this message is infinite and unwavering. You are not alone. You are not forgotten, and nothing has been overlooked. This is the voice of God reaching into your present, guiding you toward the manifestation of your destiny. Prepare now to see what has been promised. Prepare to step into clarity, into favor, and into the extraordinary plan that was designed for you before the foundation of the world. This is more than guidance, it is revelation. More than encouragement, it is a divine unveiling. The journey ahead is not just possible. It is ordained, it is protected, and it is waiting for you to step fully into it. Now, feel the air shift around you. There is a stirring subtle at first, like the quiet tremor before a storm of light breaks through. The time has come for what has long been promised, a season of breakthrough elevation and liberation, unlike any you have experienced. Every limitation that has held you back, the invisible chains of doubt, the unseen walls of fear, the quiet discouragements whispered by the world, are beginning to dissolve. God is removing them one by one, with precision and love, and you are being prepared to rise higher than you have ever imagined. Imagine a light, pure, radiant, unstoppable, rising from deep within your soul. It grows steadily, pushing out shadows of hesitation and fear, illuminating a path that has always existed, but was once hidden from view. This light is the reflection of God's favor upon you. It is the signal that your season of waiting is over, that the doors of destiny are opening in ways that will astonish even you. What once seemed impossible is now inevitable, for the hand of heaven is at work orchestrating events, aligning people, and breaking barriers before you even notice them. You may not see the full picture yet, and that is part of the design. The mystery is intentional, for faith requires trust in the unseen, courage in the hidden, and patience in the unknown. Yet even in this mystery, you can feel the undercurrent of change. Your relationships, your opportunities, your skills, your passions, all are beginning to converge into a divine alignment. The seeds you planted in faith, the prayers you whispered in silence, the tears shed in moments of solitude, they are all coming together now, forming a tapestry of divine purpose that cannot be unraveled. There are signs already appearing. Perhaps you notice doors opening unexpectedly, people arriving in your life who offer guidance, insight, or resources at just the right moment. Perhaps your intuition is sharper, your spirit more aware, your heart more aligned with the choices that matter. These are confirmations, subtle yet undeniable markers that your rise is underway. God is inviting you into a new realm, one where the limitations that once defined you no longer exist. It is a place of favor, of clarity, of spiritual and emotional elevation. In this realm, your gifts will be fully recognized. Your influence will expand, and your purpose will manifest with precision. You will look back and see that every hardship was a necessary preparation, every challenge a stepping stone, every delay a moment to refine your strength. Do not fear what lies ahead. The path is both challenging and exhilarating, for true elevation always requires courage. But the divine hand that removes limitations is also the hand that guides, protects, and equips. You are not stepping alone. Angels' divine wisdom and unseen guidance accompany each step, ensuring that you rise in alignment with God's perfect plan. The message is clear. What has been hidden is now visible. What has been restrained is now liberated. What has been postponed is now imminent. Your rise is not just possible. It is ordained, predestined, and unstoppable. Embrace it with a heart wide open, with faith that cannot be shaken, and with gratitude that fuels your every step. The moment is arriving. The doors are opening. The light is rising. And you are ready to step through into the destiny that God has prepared just for you. What is unfolding is more than a moment of change. It is a profound spiritual awakening, a divine orchestration of purpose that transcends human understanding. The rise you are experiencing is not only external, it is an internal transformation that aligns your soul with the frequencies of heaven. Every limitation removed, every barrier shattered, is a reflection of a deeper truth that your life has been marked by God from the beginning, and nothing can deter the unfolding of His plan. Consider the storms you have weathered. Each challenge, each moment of pressure was like the forging of steel in fire. The heat may have felt unbearable, the weight heavy, but it was refining you, shaping you into a vessel capable of carrying the fullness of your destiny. The pain you endured was never a punishment, but a sacred process, a divine sculpting that has prepared your heart, mind, and spirit for a level of blessing that can only be received after refinement. Every season has a meaning, even those that seemed cruel or confusing. God's timing is perfect, and His methods are intentional. The periods of waiting were not emptiness. They were preparation. The moments of uncertainty were not abandonment. They were instruction. You were learning patience, cultivating discernment, and building the resilience necessary to walk into a life of influence, purpose, and spiritual authority. Think of your journey as a path through a dense forest. The trees may have obscured your vision, the shadows may have made you fearful, and the terrain may have seemed treacherous. Yet with each careful step, you are moving toward a clearing. That clearing is now in sight. The sunlight breaking through the branches is God's favor illuminating your path. The rustling of leaves, the gentle whisper of the wind, the distant call of a bird. All these are confirmations that you are on course. Your rise is a testament to divine timing. There is a rhythm in heaven that orchestrates events beyond human comprehension. Nothing has been too late and nothing too early. Every encounter, every opportunity, every lesson has been precisely aligned to prepare you for this season. You are stepping into a moment where your readiness meets God's perfect timing, creating a convergence that cannot be replicated or delayed. Transformation requires trust. Faith is not passive, it is active participation in God's work. To rise, you must believe that the unseen forces of heaven are moving on your behalf. You must trust that the doors opening before you are intentional, not accidental. You must recognize that the limitations falling away are the result of divine intervention, not random luck. The power to move forward has always been within you, but now it is being magnified by God's presence in your life. Your destiny is not measured by what you can achieve alone, but by what God achieves through you. As the light within you grows, you will see that your purpose extends far beyond personal fulfillment. It touches lives, inspires hearts, and shifts the spiritual atmosphere around you. Every act of faith, every decision aligned with your calling, resonates beyond your own life and contributes to a tapestry of divine influence. This is the depth of the prophecy. It is personal, yes, but also universal. It demonstrates the principle that when God moves, limitations are removed, the unseen becomes visible, and ordinary moments transform into extraordinary milestones. The rise you are experiencing is a reflection of God's glory, working through you, a living testimony that faith, patience, and alignment with divine timing are the keys to unlocking what was always meant to be yours. So embrace this spiritual depth. Let it guide your heart and steady your mind. The transformation is not only what you will achieve, but who you are becoming in the process. Every limitation removed is an invitation to walk with greater faith, deeper clarity, and stronger purpose. Every door opening is a reminder that you are not just rising, you are stepping into the fullness of your God-given destiny. As you step deeper into this season, you may begin noticing signs, subtle, almost imperceptible messages that affirm you are on the right path. These confirmations are like whispers from heaven, delicate yet unmistakable, guiding you toward the fulfillment of your destiny. They are gentle nudges that reassure your spirit God is moving and you are aligned with His plan. One sign may appear as sudden clarity in decisions that once seemed confusing. Choices that felt heavy, paths that seemed blocked, may now feel illuminated as though a light has been switched on within your mind. This clarity is God's fingerprint on your journey, a divine nudge that the next steps are prepared and ordained. Another indicator is the alignment of people and circumstances. You may meet someone who provides guidance, opens a door, or offers insight exactly when you need it. These encounters are not coincidences. They are orchestrated interventions from God, ensuring that every part of your life works together for your rise. You might also notice a renewed energy in your spirit, a vitality that surges unexpectedly. Tasks that once drained you may now feel effortless. Inspiration flows freely, and your heart begins to resonate with a sense of purpose that feels both exciting and inevitable. This inner shift is a confirmation that the divine is awakening your potential, preparing you to step into greater responsibility and influence. Nature itself may signal your rise. The sun breaking through clouds, a sudden gentle breeze, the song of birds. At the right moment, all these small miracles remind you that creation itself is aligned with your season. God speaks through signs that are universal, yet profoundly personal. Each one a message that your rise is near. Lastly, pay attention to the quiet nudges within your spirit, the whisper of intuition, the gentle insistence of your conscience, the persistent feeling that now is the moment to move forward. These internal confirmations often arrive in moments of solitude when the world is still and your heart is open. They are God's way of saying, "Trust me. I am working behind the scenes. You are ready." Notice these signs carefully. They are everywhere if you have eyes to see and ears to hear. They affirm that the limitations are falling. The doors are opening and your rise is imminent. Your faith is being validated. Your journey is being confirmed and your destiny is drawing near. Every sign you recognize strengthens your courage, aligns your steps, and fuels your readiness. They are markers that tell you not only that God is moving, but that He is moving specifically for you. You are not wandering. You are being guided. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are not delayed. You are being prepared. Even as the doors begin to open and the light of your rise grows brighter, understand that challenges still lie ahead. These are not punishments nor signs of failure. They are sacred tests designed to refine your spirit and strengthen your resolve. The path of elevation is rarely without resistance, and the obstacles you face now are part of the process of becoming who God has destined you to be. Some challenges may appear as delays, moments where progress seems slow despite your faith and effort. You may feel the weight of uncertainty pressing against your heart, or hear whispers of doubt that seek to convince you that the breakthrough is farther away than it really is. Recognize these moments for what they are: tests of patience, exercises in trust, and opportunities to anchor your faith deeper into the certainty of God's plan. Other obstacles may come in the form of opposition, people who misunderstand you, circumstances that seem contrary to your desires, or pressures that test your focus. These are not punishments. They are refinements. Just as gold is purified through fire, your faith and resilience are strengthened through resistance. Every challenge you face now is shaping you for the responsibilities, influence, and blessings that lie ahead. You may also encounter internal struggles, fears, old insecurities, or lingering doubts. These are perhaps the most subtle of all obstacles, for they arise from within and try to cloud your vision. Yet these too are part of the divine process. When you confront them with faith, acknowledge them without surrendering to them, you prove to yourself and to heaven that you are ready to rise fully and without hesitation. Remember, hidden challenges are temporary. They are not meant to halt your journey. They are designed to prepare you to receive your blessings with gratitude, wisdom, and strength. They remind you to lean fully into God's guidance, to remain steadfast in prayer, and to trust the unseen forces that are moving on your behalf. So do not fear these trials. Face them with courage, knowing that each difficulty is evidence that you are on the right path. Let every challenge be a reminder that something greater is approaching, a reality that surpasses what your mind can imagine and what your heart can currently hold. These tests are shaping you for alignment, for readiness, and for the unstoppable rise that is coming. Hold fast to your faith. Embrace the process. The challenges are real, but they are also temporary, and they are nothing compared to the glory that awaits on the other side. Now, as the light of your rise grows ever closer, there are steps you must take, sacred instructions to prepare your heart, mind, and spirit for the full manifestation of your destiny. These are not suggestions. They are divine commands designed to align you fully with heaven's plan. Follow them faithfully, for each action draws you nearer to the removal of limitations and the opening of doors that no human hand could unlock. First, guard your heart. The enemy of your progress seeks to plant doubt, fear, and distraction in the places where your faith should dwell. Protect your spirit by keeping your focus on the source of your life. Begin each day in prayer and gratitude, centering yourself in God's presence before stepping into the world. Let your thoughts be dominated by faith, not by fear, by hope, not by worry. What you feed your spirit grows, and now is the time to feed it with the truth of God's promises. Second, purify your mind. Release any beliefs or patterns that have limited you. Reflect on old habits, fears, or attachments that have held your spirit in bondage. Surrender them to God, acknowledging that He is the only one who can fully transform your life. Let go of comparison, envy, and resentment. These are weighty chains that will slow your rise. Replace them with affirmation, vision, and trust in divine timing. Speak to yourself with the authority God has given you. I am prepared. I am chosen. I am rising now. Third, take deliberate action in alignment with your calling. Faith without action is incomplete. Seek opportunities that resonate with your purpose. Pursue skills and knowledge that expand your influence, and step courageously into the spaces where you feel God is leading. Even small steps taken with intention and prayer are magnified in the spiritual realm. The doors that are opening require movement from you, a willingness to step forward even when the path is unseen. Fourth, cultivate your relationships wisely. Surround yourself with people who uplift, encourage, and align with your spiritual growth. Discern carefully those whose influence may distract or hinder you. God will place allies, mentors, and supporters along your journey. But you must be attentive. Value those who inspire faith, wisdom, and courage in your life. They are part of the divine orchestration, guiding you toward fulfillment. Fifth, embrace discipline and patience. Your rise is imminent, yet timing is crucial. Avoid rushing or forcing outcomes. Commit to daily practices that strengthen your spirit. Prayer, meditation, reflection, journaling, and study of divine truths. These disciplines prepare your heart for sudden elevation, allowing you to receive blessings with clarity, gratitude, and purpose. Lastly, remain vigilant in gratitude and praise. Acknowledge each small victory, each sign, each step of progress. Gratitude amplifies favor and opens channels for even greater blessings. Praise is a spiritual key unlocking doors that seem impossible to human eyes. Speak often and boldly, both to God and to yourself, affirming that every limitation is being removed, that every blessing is arriving, and that your rise is unstoppable. Remember, these instructions are not burdens. They are empowerment. Each step you take in obedience aligns you with heaven, clears the path of resistance, and positions you to step fully into the destiny prepared for you. God has equipped you, He has guided you, and now He calls you to action. Follow these steps with faith and urgency. Rise in alignment with divine instruction. The time is now, and every action you take matters. Your rise is not only possible, it is commanded by heaven, ready to manifest as you obey and move forward with courage and devotion. As you prepare to step fully into your rise, understand this: you are not walking alone. Divine protection surrounds you even in ways you cannot yet see. Every limitation that once threatened your progress is being removed under the watchful care of God Himself. Angels unseen but present are stationed around you, guarding your mind, your heart, your steps, and your destiny. Feel the assurance of heaven enveloping you. It may come as a sudden sense of calm amid chaos, a whisper in your spirit that everything will be well, or a quiet conviction that no opposition can stand against what God has planned. These moments are confirmations that you are shielded, that every attack of fear, doubt, or distraction is neutralized before it can touch your path. Your protection is not passive. It is active, constant, and intentional. God's presence moves with you through every trial, illuminates every shadow, and breaks through every obstacle before it can slow your progress. What once seemed threatening or overwhelming now bends to the authority of heaven. You are encircled by a force that is greater than any challenge you will face. Even when uncertainty arises, when the world seems chaotic, or when the path ahead appears unclear, trust that divine oversight is at work. Every step you take is guided, every choice is observed, and every effort is blessed. The hand of God is both gentle and strong, leading you with wisdom, shielding you with love, and equipping you with courage. Let this assurance sink into your soul. Your rise is protected. You are not vulnerable to the whispers of fear or the schemes of doubt. Every limitation removed is also a promise kept. Every door opening is a demonstration of divine favor. And every blessing waiting for you is safeguarded until the perfect moment for manifestation. Take comfort in this truth. Rest in the certainty that you are being held, guided, and guarded. The forces of heaven are aligning on your behalf. You are not alone. You are not forgotten, and your rise will not be hindered. Step forward with confidence, knowing that protection surrounds you. Walk boldly, move courageously, and trust completely. God is with you. His angels are around you, and your destiny is secured. There is nothing to fear, for what is promised is already ensured. Now imagine yourself standing on the threshold of your new season. The limitations that once defined you have fallen away. The chains of doubt, fear, and restriction are broken. You are no longer the person who waited in uncertainty, who questioned your worth, or who feared the unknown. You have been transformed, mind, body, and spirit, into a vessel capable of receiving the fullness of God's promises. Feel the light of your rise flowing through you, warm and radiant, expanding with every heartbeat. It fills the spaces that were once shadowed, ignites the dreams that were once dormant, and strengthens the courage that will carry you forward. This transformation is both internal and external. You are being equipped not only to embrace your destiny, but to thrive within it. Every gift, every talent, every part of your being is being amplified by divine power, making you a living testimony of God's faithfulness. Your influence will expand in ways you have not yet imagined. Doors will open to opportunities that align with your purpose. People will recognize the value of your heart and your contributions. Your voice, your actions, and your presence will resonate with authority and grace. You will inspire, uplift, and shift the spiritual atmosphere around you, reflecting the divine light that now shines brightly from within. Emotionally, you will feel a release, a liberation from past burdens, regrets, and fears. The weight you carried will transform into a sense of freedom and purpose. Peace will fill your heart not as a fleeting moment, but as a constant companion. Gratitude will become your lens, allowing you to see the beauty in every step of the journey that brought you here. Joy will rise naturally, a deep abiding joy, rooted in the knowledge that God's hand has guided you every step of the way. Spiritually, you will experience a closeness to God unlike any before. Your faith, refined through trials, will now operate in alignment with divine timing. Your intuition will sharpen, your discernment will deepen, and your spiritual sensitivity will guide your decisions with clarity and wisdom. You will recognize signs, synchronicities, and opportunities that others may overlook, understanding that your life is now fully synchronized with heaven's rhythm. Transformation is also a testimony. Your rise will inspire others, demonstrating that faith, patience, and perseverance are powerful forces. Those who watch your journey will see what is possible when one trusts in God's plan, even when the path seems uncertain. Your fulfillment is not just personal, it is a beacon for those still walking through seasons of waiting, doubt, and struggle. Take a moment to envision this fully, the limitations gone, the doors open, the light rising within you, and your purpose unfolding with unstoppable momentum. Feel the pride, the excitement, and the peace that comes with knowing that your rise is not accidental, but ordained. You are ready. You are equipped. You are about to step into the fullness of your divine destiny. As you stand on the brink of this new season, take a moment to claim the truth of your rise. Speak these affirmations aloud. Let them resonate in your spirit and carry them with you as a declaration of destiny fulfilled. 1. I am free from every limitation. No barrier can hold me back. I rise fully into God's plan. 2. I am aligned with divine timing. Every step I take is guided, every door opens according to heaven's purpose. I am empowered and equipped. God has prepared me for greatness, and I walk boldly into my destiny. 4. I am a light to others. My journey inspires, uplifts, and blesses all who witness the unfolding of my rise. Repeat them. Feel them. Let them saturate every part of your being. These are not empty words. They are declarations infused with divine authority, spoken over your life to affirm the path God has paved for you. Now receive this blessing. May God's presence surround you at every step. May angels guide your path, protect your spirit, and bring clarity to every decision. May your heart overflow with courage, your mind sharpen with wisdom, and your soul shine with the light of divine favor. May every limitation that once held you vanish, replaced by freedom, strength, and the joy of purpose fulfilled. May your rise inspire others, and may your journey become a testament to the power of faith, patience, and unwavering trust in God's plan. Step forward now with confidence. Walk into this season with expectation, knowing that what has been promised is already in motion. The heavens celebrate your rise, the earth responds to your alignment, and your spirit resonates with the certainty of destiny fulfilled. You are not just about to rise, you are rising now. Carry this blessing within you and let it guide your every thought, word, and action. Your life is a living prophecy, your journey a testament to divine timing, and your rise an unstoppable reality. Go forth in faith with joy in your heart and the assurance that God is with you, removing every limitation and opening every door.